What's up, guys? CJ here, and welcome back to a breaking H&N news flash. We've got some breaking comic news for you today, which is kind of surprising on a day that has just been dominated by the movie industry with some great stuff from the folks at DC earlier today, and the high expectations for the Marvel panel later tonight. Some breaking comic news from the fine folks over at Marvel Comics who have prepped another event set to release this winter, ominously titled Inhumans versus X-Men. Now, right off the bat, the biggest thing to take away from this is that Death of X is not the end of the X-Men in Marvel Comics. And actually, I feel like I need to give you some new Death of X info before we get into Inhumans versus X-Men. So let's go ahead and do that. Death of X is actually, like I said, not the end of the X-Men, as had been rumored for many, many months now. It's really just going to be a story filling in the gaps between the end of Secret Wars and the current continuity leading right into Inhumans versus X-Men itself, and it's really going to focus on what Cyclops and Emma Frost have been up to in that intermediary period. But that leads right into Inhumans versus X-Men, which is going to be kind of the boiling point, the simmering over, I guess you could say, the tipping point of the relations between these two groups who've been butting heads for years now, both in a meta way as Marvel continues to push the Inhumans because they don't have the X-Men film rights, and more in the literary sense recently because it was revealed that the Terrigen Mist that gives the Inhumans their powers is actually sterilizing mutants worldwide. So there will be no more mutants born, but at the same time, you know, there's all these Inhumans growing and growing in numbers, so they're going to finally come to a head. And it's going to be really interesting because it's going to be pitting not only the Inhuman royal family, but also some Inhuman-related people like Quake and Ms. Marvel against X-Men, who we've been reading forever. X-Men kind of coming together, not just, of course, like Cyclops and Storm, your typical heroes, but also folks like Magneto and some X-Men villains as well. It's really, you know, the war between the Inhumans and mutants is going to reach a boiling point in both a meta and literary sense. So let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this news, and are you really interested in this event? I know a lot of you, typically when we cover Marvel Comics, have not been super excited as of late, especially when it comes to the X-Men, just in regards to them handling that whole situation. So let me know down below, do you like that the X-Men apparently have a fighting chance, or not? And who knows, maybe Marvel pumping the brakes on the X-Men leaving the Marvel Universe is a hint of something to come, maybe later tonight, but we'll see about that. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just completely, talking out of my ass at this point. But that wraps it up for me here. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw. Subscribe for continuing updates as our coverage of SDCC 2016 continues. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you later.